Let's do some EFT tapping on what can be a very painful subject, which is feeling never chosen romantically, always overlooked. This was by request. Thank you for that. So let's go to the side of the hand. This is probably already bringing up a lot for you. So just let yourself feel in your body what starts to come up as the subject even gets approached. I'm never chosen. And repeating after me, even though I'm always overlooked, I'm never chosen for romance. It's really painful. And I choose to have compassion for myself. Even though this feels awful. Always being overlooked. Never chosen romantically. And all the things I feel this means about me. I'm going to open myself to honoring and accepting myself anyway. Even though it's really painful. To never truly be chosen. I'm always overlooked. Maybe I'm the friend, maybe not even that. And the pain of seeing all around me other people having this experience. I choose to have compassion for everything I'm going through here. And to honor and accept myself as best I can. All right, let's go through the points now. Repeating after me. All this pain of never being chosen. To always be overlooked. And I can see it. I know this is what's happening in my life. And it's really difficult to even be with this. There's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of natural instinct not to feel this. But I do want to give myself some space here to actually validate how painful this is for me. And this might be one of those subjects that I can barely talk to people about because they dismiss it. They tell me just put myself out there. All sorts of unhelpful, unwanted advice. And maybe part of that is because people are not comfortable with this. It's not comfortable to admit that this might be life for some people. But I have to face that right now in my own life. And so I want to give some support and acknowledgement to the parts of myself that are really hurt by this. That don't want a pep talk. That want to have space to feel the pain that is here. And so I'm listening to my own emotions here. Letting myself observe what it's like in my body. The tension I'm holding. And the memories that are coming up. Those times where I can see other people being pursued, committed to. Maybe it makes it difficult, even with some of my own friendships. And it's important to give myself some space here. Not to judge this reaction. Not to try to be positive right now. but to process some of the emotion behind this. And this almost certainly in my life traces back to earlier. I likely learned at a younger age some things about myself that maybe I am not worthy or deserving of love or affection, that I'm not interesting or desirable. And as painful as it is, I'm allowing some of the courage it takes to just see whatever comes up without forcing it. Because it's exhausting living with this. To be continuously disappointed, to not wanting to become bitter, but not having a lot of evidence to be hopeful for. And just allowing myself to notice. Does this go further back for me? Did I internalize a message? Yeah, I'm not interesting or worthy or deserving. And if it's not too overwhelming for me, moving at a pace that's right for me, maybe I can see this younger part of myself, or just feel the feeling with some compassion. Say, this is a really tough thing for a human being to be told or have communicated to them. Whether I was literally verbally rejected, or could just see it in the behavior. They just didn't want to talk to me. They weren't interested in me. And it's likely that when this was happening, it was too overwhelming for my system to feel. And it's certainly not fun to feel it now. But there's a point to this. Letting some of this old pain and shame and hurt come up into this adult body, or at least older than when it first happened, and supporting that part of myself that learned, wow, what if people don't like me or find me interesting or attractive? And I can choose to be present. I can care and be interested and show warmth and affection to this part of me, or to the emotions. It's been really painful looking for others to do it. And I don't need to pretend I don't want that. But right here, in this moment, perhaps one of the best things I can do for myself is practice creating this space where all of that hurt and rejection and pain lives within me. And say, I'm going to give you attention. I hear you. I'm validating your experience. I may not have all the answers. I know this world can be cruel and superficial sometimes. But I'm going to be present with you. I'm going to help you feel through this. And opening myself to the possibility that this pain and hurt can process. That I can feel more at peace with myself. That there's a type of support and way of being that's possible for me before anything in the outside world changes. Open to the possibility that I deserve this. I deserve love and support. Even if that's from me to me right now. All right, take a breath. Yeah, you might want to stay connected to yourself in this way. Let me know if this brought up any other directions for you that you'd like to explore. This self-relationship thing it can be a lame cliche. It can also be a really deep way of actually relating to yourself. I think it's very important. I have a guide, a free kind of short book around this in the description that I think might be relevant to you if you're dealing with the subject. Hope it helps. Let me know if you have any questions, and talk to you soon.